Let me ask you a question. Who are you? Taylor Swift or Bjork? Steven Spielberg or David Lynch? You see, some artists see others' popular work and are either inspired by it or reminded of what they may want to avoid to maintain their own originality. It comes down to mainstream versus experimental. One, not better than the other, but each category plays such a big part of how we see our work, ourselves, and ultimately how we frame our success. Your artistic journey is a complex interplay between personal expression and public reception. Creating commercially viable work and breaking new ground is challenging for all of us. Some strive to ride the waves of popular trends and achieve financial success, while others seek to push the boundaries of their medium, often at the expense of widespread recognition. However, the line between these two approaches isn't always clear-cut, and some artists manage to navigate both successfully. So let's take a look at where you fit into the mix and how to be comfortable and thrive in your chosen approach. First, there's riding the waves of trends. Artists prioritizing commercial success often align their work with current trends, adapting their styles and themes to match popular demand. Now, naturally, this approach can lead to lucrative opportunities and widespread recognition, as audiences and industries alike tend to reward what is familiar and fashionable. A very understandable approach. The advantages of this approach are, of course, financial stability. By creating work that appeals to the masses, artists can secure a steady income through sales, commissions, and partnerships, and clients know what to expect and what they're paying for. And also, there's brand recognition. Consistently producing on-trend art can help an artist build a recognizable brand, leading to further commercial opportunities. And with that is audience engagement. Trend-focused art is more likely to resonate with a broad audience and fosters a large and loyal fan base. But there are challenges to this approach, namely creative constraints. Following trends can limit artistic freedom, as the need to conform to market expectations can stifle personal expression. And then there's ephemeral success. Trends are transient by nature. Artists who rely heavily on them may struggle to maintain relevance as public tastes shift. Now, on the other side of this is an artist trying to break new ground. Some artists prioritize innovation and originality, seeking to create work that challenges conventions and explores uncharted territories. This approach often leads to groundbreaking art that can influence future trends and also inspire other creators, but initially, it can be hard to break through in trying to educate your audience. Some of the advantages associated with this path are artistic fulfillment. Creating original artwork allows artists to fully express their vision and to explore their unique ideas, which leads to a deeper sense of personal satisfaction. Then there's cultural impact. Innovative art can have a profound impact on culture, pushing the boundaries of the medium and setting new standards for future generations. And beyond that is long-term recognition. While it may take longer to achieve, artists who break new ground can experience a lasting legacy and critical acclaim. But, of course, there are challenges, namely financial risks. Innovative art may not initially appeal to a wide audience, making it difficult for artists to achieve financial stability. And looking one step beyond that is market resistance. Audiences and industries often resist unfamiliar and challenging work, which can limit, of course, an artist's opportunities for exposure and success. But now there's the question of overlap. Can you do both? Now, this is where I find myself. Half my time is spent creating work for corporate clients using a very mainstream approach. I get to work with a bunch of great people, and I enjoy making their visions tangible. However, my illustration and animation work are really what define me as an artist. Even with this YouTube channel, which currently has very few subscribers and likes, creates the content that I want to focus on, and I enjoy making these videos. I've been fortunate to get feedback, and I've had an overwhelming majority tell me to define my channel further, niche it down more, and get more exposure. And I understand and appreciate that advice, and I agree. But these are the videos that I want to make. And if there's only a handful of subscribers and views, that's great. I appreciate each and every one of them. So for me, after years, I found the balance after a lot of trial and error, but it took me a lot of time. And I'm sure you'll get there even faster than I did. But for you, let's take a step back and see where you fit into the balance. The dichotomy between commercial success and creative innovation isn't absolute. Many artists find ways to navigate both realms, achieving financial success while maintaining their creative integrity. So now let's take a look at strategies for balance. First, there's the hybrid approach. Some artists blend popular elements with unique personal touches, creating work that is both commercially appealing and creatively satisfying. Next is a sequential focus. Artists may alternate between trend-focused projects to secure income and experimental projects to fulfill their creative ambition, which is more or less the place where I've landed. And then there's a strategic partnership focus. Collaborating with commercial brands on specific projects can provide financial support, allowing artists to fund more experimental work independently. And I think most of us find ourselves having to combine the two, create work that resonates with clients and audiences while pushing our artistic boundaries in or alongside projects. And finding the specific mix will depend on everything we talked about today. And as I said earlier, ultimately, it comes down to how you define success. So think about it. And today I want to leave you with the words of author Stephen King, who said, "Yes, I've made a great deal of money for my fiction, but I never set a single word down on paper with the thought of being paid for it. I've written because it fulfilled me. Maybe it paid off the mortgage on the house and got the kids through college, but those things were on the side. I did it for the buzz. I did it for the pure joy of the thing. And if you can do it for the joy, you can do it forever." Thanks very much for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.